Hello, it looks like I'm live. I was going to do my laptop, but it seems like my phone works better. Thank you for being here. Anybody that joins, looks like there's nobody here as of this moment, but it just seems like a good way to go live because then I don't have to store the data on my devices and whatnot. Got a nice Thursday night here in Colorado, and I was about to do a reading for myself, and I thought I should just do it for the collective. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my tarot in conjunction to some various oracle decks. I'm going to go with the Druid Craft Tarot just because I really love the imagery. It really just a good all-around deck. And I've already kind of prayed and asked my guides and angels to be present during this time. I ask my angels to help guide this reading so that I pull the right cards. Pull the right cards for the right meanings. I'm just going to start with a few different cards here. So the energies have been fairly intense, and I know they kind of started to lighten up as of last night, and but they've been pretty heavy. Yeah, they've been pretty heavy. Right now, I just pulled 3 cards. I pulled the Fool card, which is the sign of Aries. It's an Aries card, but it's all about following your heart, kind of leaping without necessarily looking, just kind of feeling it out. And then we have the King of Swords here. The King of Swords is really, really smart. He's really sharp. And the thing is the King of Swords doesn't necessarily leap without thinking. But this Fool card indicates that that's the energies. And then we also have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is all about base stability, building something. And this guy here, I love this image. He's opening up a chest, and it's gonna, whatever he finds inside is gonna be really good. But gosh, what is this saying? I feel like there's been a lot of thought, a lot of logic involved in some of the things that we're working through. Really cutting things out, cutting straight to the chase. But this energy is also asking us to follow our heart. Yeah, it's really important to figure things out, to logically deduce things, but really being in that heart space is going to be our saving grace in some ways. Because right now we are digging deep. I feel like in this not Mercury retrograde, this Venus retrograde, we're really digging deep. Venus is aligned with the constellation Scorpio. Scorpio is an incredibly deep sign, and so things are coming up. Things have been are being brought to the surface, having to do with relationships, whether that's romantic or otherwise, business, any kind of relationship. That's what Venus rules. But Venus is the planet of love. I feel like I want to pull some more cards here. I want to know about this King of Swords because, I mean, the energies are saying to think things out, but also to follow your heart. I think find balance there. Yeah, here's another swords card. We've got the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is all about, well, being stuck in the mind and self-constraint. See this gal? She's bound. She's tied. She feels like she can't. She's blindfolded. And in traditional tarot, she's not bound very tight. But the energy of this card has to do with feeling like you're stuck, confined, caged. But in actuality, it's a self-imposed confinement. And so breaking out of that mind, breaking out of the mind. Very important to be the king of your thoughts, but don't let it blind you. Because if you're too caught up, you may not see exactly what's right in front of you. Okay? This is saying to follow your heart. And it has to do with stability. Something stable in the physical world. I want to know a little bit more about this Fool card. Give me a little bit more information about the Fool, please. Just one card would be good. Strength. Okay. Strength. She is strong, not because of her physicality, not because she's strong in a physical sense, but she's tamed this wild boar. He is now her ally. He's now her protector. Kind of like here, this guy here, he's about to walk right off the edge, but he's got protection. This dog's about to pull him back in. But what this is saying to me is to, yes, be the king of your thoughts. Think about things, think things through, but don't blind yourself because you're overthinking things. Because something really beautiful is right in front of you or right around the corner. Be in your personal strength and follow your heart. This is asking for you to take a leap of faith. Okay? Logically deduce things, but not too much. I think that's what this is saying. I feel like I'm going to pull some cards from some oracle decks, and I kind of pulled out some decks already. I'm gonna go ahead and use this Archangel Gabriel deck by Doreen Virtue. It's got some really nice meanings in it. And so I asked my angels to help pull a card here from the Gabriel deck here. I want just a card for this weekend. I want to know what the energies are. Deserving. Oh my gosh, I was just writing I've been writing this song about being deserving. Deserving. Okay. And I'm not a big fan of the artwork on here, but that's okay. You, like all of God's children, deserve happiness, health, and love. You are deserving. You are deserving. We are deserving of love. So that's the message. I love that. We are deserving of love. Speaking of love, I pulled out there's this deck by Tony Carmine Salerno. Oh God, I always have trouble saying Salerno. Tony Carmine Salerno. I always have trouble saying his last name. But this beautiful deck, Universal Love cards. I'm going to pull a card out. This is what the back looks like. Isn't that beautiful? One card. The energies of this weekend, starting tonight, Thursday night, but going Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I just need one card that's going to tell me. Embrace. This is basically the Lover's card. Embrace. They're surrounded by a halo. I feel like this is just I feel like a lot of us are holding ourselves back from love, from experiencing love, because I don't know. I think we've been too much in our heads to the point of kind of restricting ourselves from this. But I really, really, really do think that it's time for us to kind of take a leap of faith and be in our heart space. Embrace, whether that's embracing someone else or embracing yourself, because you are deserving. You are deserving of love. And the more that you can love yourself, the more that you can love someone else, and the more that you can allow love to come in. Hello, Miss Champagne. It's good to see you. Yeah, embrace. So I'll kind of recap what I've had, what the cards have said so far, because yeah, okay, so originally the 3 cards that I pulled in Tarot was the Fool card, okay, yay, the King of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles, and we're about to get some more clarity on this Four of Pentacles, but basically the Fool and the King of Swords are very different energies, extremely different, because this guy's following his heart, and this guy's really, really thinking things out. But he's really good at thinking things out. He's pretty balanced. And when I pulled a clarifying card for the King, another sword card came out, the Eight of Swords. So I think it's good to be thinking about things. I do. And deducing things and logically thinking about things. But don't do it to the point of restricting yourself from love, I think, even if it's just self-love. But don't restrict yourself in any way. What the energies are asking us to do is to follow our heart and take that leap of faith. And this is going to require strength, inner strength to do so. Trusting that things work out because we are deserving and embracing ourselves. But this Four of Pentacles, okay, the Four of Pentacles, I mean, that's like the four cornerstones, I think, of like a building or something like that. And he is about to find something really amazing. But I want to know a little more clarity. What's going on with this Four of Pentacles? Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. I want some clarification. Just one card. Just one card. There it is. The Two of Swords. Interesting. Okay. This is all about choices. This is another Swords card. A lot of us have been in our heads a lot. You know, if you're in your head too much, you might be blinding your own self to what's right in front of you. But this is talking about making a choice. So I'm going to pull some more cards. I always pull cards when again, she's blindfolded. She's blindfolded and she's not looking at something. All right, so this is saying there's something that we are not even looking at, which can be holding us back. And there are choices. Okay, so I want to know more about these choices. I'm going to pull a couple cards for the choices. Both of these cards for that. All right. Okay. All right, so the two choices. These are the two cards that came out. We've got the Prince of Cups and the Nine of Wands. Okay. What this tells me is, well, this here, this Nine of Wands, this guy, this is about being defensive, about protecting ourselves. This guy's been through a war, so he has arms in a sling, and he's standing firm. He's got a really strong stance, but do you see all of those wands are protecting him again, protecting himself. So yeah, there seems to be a theme here. This person's, well, this is like protecting yourself, but like entrapping yourself because you are protecting yourself. This is being defensive. And so we have the choice to either be protecting ourselves and being defensive, or like this Prince or the Knight of Cups, he's very balanced emotionally. And he could at any point in time just move forward rapidly because he's on a horse. But really here, he's holding his cup up. It's very balanced. You know, he's not spilling his cup. And he's holding it up like, I would say almost like it's celebratory, you know, cheersing. It's like, yeah, you can either be defensive or you can kind of just be grounded and just celebrate life, because really when you follow your heart, you are protected. And I think that the last time I did a reading, it was, I think the Fool came up. This is calling for us to embrace. So this, yeah, this card here, the Embrace card. So when we let down our defenses, I mean, you can be defensive, you can protect yourself, it's totally your choice, but when we let down our defenses, and we're following our heart, and we're holding our hearts out on our sleeve. This guy seems like, I feel like he's bringing that energy to the table here. And embracing our own self, embracing our energies, embracing another. I really feel like, pull one more card. What deck am I gonna pull it out of? Alright. Romance Angels. That's the one that popped out at me when I was looking through my deck of cards. You should see this big bag of all kinds of decks here. I've got like a bunch of decks in here. Um, what do the romance angels say about this weekend? Because I understand we are to embrace ourselves, embrace those around us, and be open our hearts, follow our hearts. Now, not 3 cards. Or we could continue to be defensive. I mean, it's totally your call. It's the message. All right. One card. There's that one. Give your relationship a chance. But this is like these guys are embracing each other. Very similar. You look. They just look very similar. They are embracing. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. See, like I'm single, so I'm like, what does this mean? I would like another card. I want to know what this is. We're talking about embracing and being open. Just one. Okay. New love. We shall see. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Perhaps, for those who are with somebody, this is calling for you to embrace another person. Um, yeah, but for those who are single, I'm single. Um, this is saying new love. Even within partnerships, this is saying work on your partnership and embrace, like give your relationship a chance. But this is saying that new love is coming in. So I do think that there's potentiality for a new person or a new some kind of energetic expression. New love right here. Yeah, because this is asking for us to follow our heart right here this weekend. And so when we're following our heart and we're offer yourself. This is to me saying to wear your heart on your sleeve. Don't be defensive, because the choices were to offer yourself and wear your heart on your sleeve, or to be defensive. A defensive card, where did we go? But when we're defensive, we're really, we might be protecting ourselves, but we, keeping ourselves from what it is we truly desire. And I really think that this reading is saying to be open this weekend, because there is potentiality for the person that you love to be coming in. So whether or not you're single, there could be, if you're single, there might be new love coming in. But this is also the energy said to work on your partnership, give your relationship a chance. All right, which that could be within a relationship that's already going on, or in the energy that's coming in. But look how similar that those images are. This is all about embracing. It's also very Gemini and energetic. Like that's the Lover's card. It's Gemini. It's duality. It's the masculine and feminine and the balance of it all. And it could be just embracing yourself, but I do think that the energies are saying that there's potentiality for something new to come in. That's really beautiful. And it could be Venus retrograde. Very often time will bring past love in too, but somebody saying new love. All right. I've already been going for about 18, 19 minutes now, and I'm wondering if there are any other cards I should pull to kind of, because everything's saying the same thing. All of the cards are saying a relatively similar thing. Okay, maybe I should pull something from here. This oracle deck is great, and the Oracle Shapeshifters by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. And the images are really beautiful. And I want to pull one card. This is for the weekend. I just want to know what is going on this weekend. It's saying there's love, new love, maybe love interest, and love coming in, or maybe just embracing our own selves and feeling that newness for ourselves. What is it? What is it? Oh, look at this. This woman with her ferrets. I love it. Okay, it says the delicate fairy and her ferrets. Delicate fairy and her ferrets. Change is natural, good, and yes, it can hurt. Ooh, interesting. I'm gonna read out of this book because change is natural, good, and yes, it can hurt. The delicate fairy and her ferrets. Card number 24. Ferrets. Sometimes the transition between one cycle or stage and another is easy, fluid, and flowing, and other times it's rough, harsh, cruel, and painful. It is inevitable that if we are truly alive, we'll experience discomfort and challenges when confronted by the unfamiliar. The fairy will not be allowed to be passive. She will be taught to be stronger. Yes, the strength card. Right here. There she is, the delicate fairy and her ferrets. It's just a different form. It's the strength card. It's all about staying in your inner strength. Don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid of things that are transforming. It's all part of life. Because when we're open, we are open to this kind of thing. New love, or just standing in our power. But I feel like the energies are telling us to offer, be open and open. Wear your heart on your sleeve. I feel like you're safe. You know, the fool here is about to step off the cliff, but he doesn't because he is divinely guided. And when you are divinely guided and in your heart space, you're not going to step off the cliff. So there's nothing to lose. There's nothing to lose. Don't be afraid and don't be defensive. I think really, every card that I keep pulling is just kind of reiterating the message. The message is pretty simple. You have the choice. You always have a choice in life. And you can either protect yourself, which is ultimately closing yourself off from the potential of anything, really. So yeah,